Hello, 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 hello. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Visionaries. And if you guys are new here, welcome. And let's get this shit going. What is going on? I see you, Christian. What's going on? How are you doing, babe? And I see you, Devon Rosales. I see you as well. What is going on, you guys? Okay, so let's just get right up into this, you guys. So we are going to do the live recap of RuPaul's Drag Race AllStars number 8, episode number 11. It is basically the Fame Games variety show extravaganza, right? And also, if you guys are watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you guys haven't already. And if you guys are watching this in the live replay, definitely comment down below so I can get back to your comments and comment on whatever we bring up, because I would love to hear what you have to say. And let's see. Hey Tim, what is going on, babe? How are you? Hey JJ, what's going on? How are you doing, Chris? Everyone's kind of rolling through. Get everybody a minute to go. So let me just copy this link. If you guys want to join, definitely hit the link and you guys can come up and we can recap this episode together. Let's copy this link right here. Let's put this here and copy, paste. Here we go. So there you go. What is going on, Arshia? Hey, babe. What is up? What is up? What is going on, Rex? How are you guys doing? What's going on, Clearview? The titties are tittying Vicky. Okay, I gotta put up my goods there in support of Miss Jimbo, my favorite bimbo. Okay, so you guys, again, I hit the link if you guys want to come up. What is going on, Russell? What is going on, Christopher? I see you, Christian. Christian's going to come up with me. Hey, Christian, babe, what is up? And Devon, I see you. Hey, Devon, how are you doing? What is up? What is up? So you guys, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of this episode number 11. And we're going to get straight into the variety show, right? They did the reading challenge. It was cool. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Did you guys enjoy the reading challenge? Let me know down in the comments. Honestly, let me know. Let me know. My favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you so much, Larry. I totally appreciate you, babe. We're gonna, we have a lot of things going on this year. We got a lot of franchises to cover. France seems like it's been amazing so far. I still got to upload those videos to the Patreon. But yeah, France is going. Drag Race Mexico is happening right now. Drag Race Philippines just aired the Queens, Meet the Queens. I cannot wait for that. And my daughter is on the show. I'll let you figure out who that is.
And Down Under is starting this week.
Wait, what? Down Under starting this week so soon?
Yeah, I think it's July 21st.
Okay, so yeah, there goes another show I gotta do. Okay, so I'm gonna recap. I gotta recap Drag Race Down Under then. It's a lot of things going on, you guys. It's a lot of things. I hope y'all having a good night. I hope you're having a good night too, Crystal. I hope you are too. So you guys, let's get right up into this. Let's get right up into this situation. Let me pull up my slides. Episode number 11. Here we go. Let's dive right into this thing.
Yes,
do this over here. Hold on, you guys. Give me a second. 4-person situations. Okay, cool. He said Kasha won that. Okay. Oh, you think you guys? Okay, so let's get back into the So the girls, episode number 11. The girls go back into the workroom. Obviously, Jimbo and Candy talk about why they chose who they chose, or whatever the situation was. And then RuPaul goes into the workroom and brings all the queens back into the workroom. All the past queens that went out. And then she announces they're going to do a little reading challenge, which honestly to me was kind of fun. I really enjoyed that situation. Oh shit, you guys, we have Tiffany. What is going on, Tiff? Hey, babe. What is up?
Hell
Hey.
no.
Okay.
It's about to be
It's
messy up
about
in
to go
here.
down.
It's about to go
Yes.
down, right? Okay. Oh,
Yes.
thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. So yeah, so here we go. So the girls go back into the workroom. RuPaul tells them they're going to be doing a reading challenge. Reading is fundamental mini challenge. You know how it goes. Honestly, I enjoyed the fact that they did that. RuPaul did that. It was fun. It was cute. It gave the girls a chance to give us some good television to see if the girls still got it or if they improved from their original seasons. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, you guys. If you guys are part of my YouTube membership family, make sure you guys get those emojis ready too as well. So, Christian, Devon, and then Tiffany, what did you think about that moment with the reading challenge? And who do you guys think should have won, or did the right person win?
Uh, I thought probably who was that? Who was that? James made me laugh a little bit, and also Kahana. I was
Mm.
surprised when Mikasha won. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I was
Mm-hmm.
like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
get it.
Devon.
Mm, could have been better. Um, there were some good moments, but strangely enough, nothing that I remember.
You what?
Um, nothing that I remember.
Oh yeah.
And so, uh, um, I mean, Kasha did do well. I mean, I thought Darian could have done a little bit more, but it is what it is.
Right. Okay.
Only thing I did not like is that and this is something we can talk about later. They waited till the end of the season to do this, and
You didn't like the fact that you didn't like the fact that all the girls were able to do it, or you just wanted some of the
the
girls to do
fact
it. Is that what it is?
I like the fact that they were able to do it, but I would have rather, and they talked about this on Roscoe's. I would have rather them have done it at the beginning of the season where
But
everything was still fresh in their head.
I remember that we had a talent show at the beginning of the season as well. This is like the
Mm,
second one. No?
Okay. Okay.
no,
No, it was the only one,
No.
right?
no, it
Yeah,
was a
we didn't
girl.
have a talent show in the beginning.
Yeah, we
It
didn't we
was
didn't have a reading challenge at the beginning.
it was the
No
girl
talent
group
show.
That
challenge.
that that
No,
was that was Drag Race Mexico. They just did the reading challenge.
Oh.
But Tiffany, what did you think about did you enjoy and did you think the right queen won?
I kind of disagree a little bit. I do kind of like that they had it at the end because so
Mhm.
much had happened through the season. They had more to read them on, but they didn't really take advantage of it, which was disappointing.
I know. Yeah.
We
Kasha was
did
just
take
really
advantage of it,
nice,
which
really.
not many of them did.
So
Yeah,
you said,
I'm glad she mentioned the Friar Tuck
oh,
situation
that yeah,
going
that
on.
was
Oh
so
yeah.
good.
yes.
That was
That
Oh,
was
that,
so
great.
good.
And I
That was a
loved
good read.
and the Jimbo lip sync. That was good. Um,
That's the
and I love
read.
Jimbo's. Jimbo's read was great about Naisha. You know, J Lo called and said "fuck you,"
Oh
and
yeah.
then she's like, "No,
Uh-huh.
seriously, fuck you." That was a good one. I like that one.
Honestly, the girls kind of really did good. None of them really did bad. None of them were like, okay. Besides, maybe I don't think Kahana really did anything. To be honest with you, did
It was
Kahana even hit?
mediocre.
Yeah, I mean, majority of them did okay to me, in my personal opinion. Did I think that Miss Kasha Davis deserved to win that reading challenge? She did good. After looking at it, she did have good jokes, but I don't know. I guess,
I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe we didn't see the whole set from her because we just saw like a one or two jokes from her and that's it.
Clearview said Ace can read better. Absolutely.
There was the
Yep.
hot dog joke though, which was a good one.
Which one?
And the hot dog joke.
oh yeah, from
And that's like my favorite
Oh,
Yo Mama joke is
oh
Yo
yeah, yeah,
Mama's
the
so
back of the
fat
neck.
that the back of her neck looks like a package of hot dogs.
Yeah,
right.
that
That's
was
the way
good.
the joke's supposed to go. So when she said the one hot dog, it reminded me of that, but it just wasn't as funny. Wasn't as
Yeah,
visual of an image as a package.
right. No, no, that made sense, and it was funny. Um, it was a light roast. Yeah, it was definitely a light roast. I like that the talent show at the end got eliminated girls for sure, especially since they dragged the fuck out of this season. Cannot believe we are going on week 12. Right, 100%. Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, the reading challenge was cute. It was cool, whatever. Miss Kasha Davis ended up winning something this season. Congratulations, Miss Kasha Davis. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Ace, oh, you said fucker? Okay. Okay, well, moving on. Let's get right into this. Let's get into the Fame Games Variety Extravaganza, you guys. I'm gonna bring up every queen, and you guys let me know what your thoughts about them are. And is it a chop, safe, or overperformance for their extravaganza showcase? Okay, so here we go, you guys.
Devon,
You said what?
looking at Devon's face is like,
He's not. You're not here for it. You're not here for it.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Not a
It wasn't all
Ahsoka
bad.
baby. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Mhm.
First queen on the docket. It is Miss Monica Beverly Hills. Not a soul can clock. Y'all, I need you guys to give me the honest, brutally honest truth about this performance and this, because I think they had a minute, right? Did they have a minute? They
1
had a
minute.
minute to showcase their talent.
Mhm.
Okay. What did you guys think about this? Let us know down in the comments. Save, chopper, over, and why. So Tiffany, Devon, and then Christian.
This is I'd say a low safe. She looks really good. She looks gorgeous. But she was very low energy. It just still like you can tell like her heart still doesn't really seem 100% in it.
Yeah. 100%. Okay, Devon.
I have to agree with Tiffany. As low energy as this was definitely a low safe. She could have came out and like somebody else said earlier, I was watching someone else's channel. You know, if you're doing an it girl kind of track, it needs to be, and we'll get to someone who actually did a real good it girl track later, but
Oh yeah.
it should have been more high tempo. It should have been, you know, ba 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 ba, you know.
Right.
It
Right,
should
right,
have been
100%. And then also let us know which channel you were watching, because I love to support other channels and content creators. Who was that?
oh, it was Bussy Queen today.
Bussy Queen. Okay.
Busty Queen,
Shout out
I
to
saw
Bussy
that.
Queen.
About the email. Ooh, girl.
Oh, it was juicy tea on with the email
Oh,
situation.
girl. Yeah. The whole
Okay.
thing is a sham. Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
you're
get
right.
Yeah. We'll talk about that.
We're gonna get into that in a second. We're gonna get into that a little bit later. Christian, go ahead. What did you think about Miss Monica Beverly Hills' performance?
pretty much like the rest of my cast members. It's like feel like so low energy. I feel like if she didn't have a contract, she wouldn't gone.
Well, goddamn. Okay. Well,
I feel like I need a fan.
right. I need to get one too, secretly, Tiffany. So yeah, as far as for me, it was a low safe situation. It was a low safe for her low energy, to be honest with you. Like it was not hitting to me. I felt like the song choice of words, not a soul can clock. Bitch, we're in 2023. Who gives a fuck if they can clock or not? Let's just be real. Like, girl, I mean, at the end of the day, girl, it is what it is, girl. We're here. If they can clock you, girl, it helps me out even better, bitch. Go on ahead. I ain't gotta tell you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, bitch, okay, well, girl, you got it, bitch. All right, you got it, I got it, we got it. Okay, cool, great. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 2023, girl. Who wants that? Keep in mind, going back to what Devon said, it's almost like Ace. I know she was kind of late for that, but at the end of the day, I was just simply saying, like, if you're gonna have a song and put it out there as a record, you will want a song that's gonna hit. Like, let's just be honest, Goddess. That's a good fucking song. Sasha Kobe. Goddess, right? Got it. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I totally get it. I totally understood it, and it just was hitting. Not a Soul Can Clock just didn't hit to me. It just was whatever. So it was definitely a low performance, but
it's a memorable bar, but it's not a memorable song.
Well, it was a memorable bar because it was like, girl, you brought this. It wasn't a memorable bar that it was like, oh, bitch, that's over. You know what I'm saying?
Why
Like,
she's only written one song.
Right, right. And this is right, exactly. And secretly, Ace clocked it. You're right, Clearview. Ace
Christian,
clocked it 100%.
Christian.
She said, "Girl, is a chop." Okay, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's low. It's a low safe for me. But I will say this: silver lining of it all, she looked absolutely stunning, and her transition is
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yes,
Loved it, loved
yes,
it, loved it, loved it. Miss Monica Beverly Hills. She
I'll
looked
call her that.
really, really good.
yes.
Definitely. So moving on to the next queen, it is Miss Naysha Lopez. What do you guys think about Miss Naysha Lopez? Let us know. Safe, chopper over down in the comments. Okay, so let's just do a Devon, Tiffany, and then Christian.
Um, I love that Nature did something totally different. However, and Bussy Queen also mentioned this as well. She had on the wrong freaking shoes for this performance.
Yeah.
And so she couldn't really do the moves that like they should have been done. And I that being said, I really liked her performance. You know she's gonna do a J-Lo track. She's confessed that at Roscoe's that if anything J-Lo she's gonna go with.
Right.
But I would give this honestly a high say because it was really good and it really was different from what we saw. And I was glad that she was able to give her. The only reason why I'm giving it a high say but not an over is because of the shoes. And it kind of restricted her movement.
Okay. Okay. Tiff?
Yeah, definitely a safe performance for sure. I agree with those shoes. Don't like the shoes. I love the outfit though. She looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it was something different, you know.
Mhm.
But overall I wasn't like overwhelmed by the performance. It didn't seem like there was like a whole lot of flamenco in it, a little bit, but not like what I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more movement around the floor, I think, than we got. She kind of stayed in like one place.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Those shoes.
Yeah.
Those shoes.
Right. Okay. So Christian?
Totally.
Yeah, to me, I would say it's a save because she made an effort and had dances and all that. But I see Naisha do the same number for over 5 years. So
mind you, she did it better, and she did it better somewhere else.
Exactly. So you're gonna go on national TV doing a number that everybody knows you for there, and a lot of us have seen it. You got some nerve, Queen. You know what?
My bitch. I cannot. Honestly, okay, I'll say this. She looks fucking phenomenal. Hair, makeup, outfit, reveals, pulling off the skirt, shoes even were cute for photo, but it didn't execute what she wanted to do for her talent. It kind of messed her up. And then honestly, people were saying that she was on beat. To be honest with you, I didn't think she was really on beat with the music, to be honest. I think that she was clapping, hitting her hips and moving her feet totally off of the rhythm. Like it was just kind of like, or did production kind of fuck with her, or did she actually look like that? I don't know. But at the end of the day, what production gave us,
she'll let us know if they did.
Right, exactly. Well, was she really? I don't know. But like, I
mean, because she has no problems telling her feelings when she's at Roscoe's, evidently.
Oh, did she say that she fucked up, or did she say that if she was off beat?
She didn't say she didn't say necessarily that she fucked up, but she said in the amount of time that she had, she knows it could have been better, and she knows that the shoes kind of affected her movement.
Right, 100%. I mean, I'm glad that she kept that real, and I'm glad that she realized that she definitely wasn't the beautiful peach in the basket. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, the talent show was a low safe for me. It was definitely giving beautiful gowns for sure, 100%. And maybe that's the reason why she went home second. She just wasn't prepared. But
well, she was also the last one to be called. So she didn't have a whole lot of time.
She wasn't prepared. So, I mean, at the end of the day, she should have never took the gig. I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's almost like people are like when they say like if you wasn't originally invited to the party, don't go. If you
Don't
was a
go.
filler, if you was a filler for somebody else's invitation, do not go. Why are you going to take an invitation when you weren't the first one on the list? Kind of
Right.
makes no sense to me. Like, or you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. And that's even for future queens that are going to get on an all-star season. Like, if they're not giving you the same amount of times that they gave the other girls, what makes you think that's fair for you and for all the money that you're going to put into something and, to put your full effort into it? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like be
Right.
smart about it. Like, you kind of want to know, like, you don't want to go into there to knowing that you can use the excuse of, well, I didn't really have enough time like the other girls did. Well, bitch, you should have never took the invitation. It's just no shade. I mean, even though that sucks for her, and I feel for her in that situation, but at the end of the day, why would you want to use it as a crutch for you doing bad? It makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Either way, she's still pretty with no talent.
Oh,
So moving on, we're gonna go with Miss who is this? Miss Kasha Davis.
Kasha Davis.
Miss Kasha Davis. What did you guys think about Miss Kasha Davis's performance? Let us know what's going on, Code. How are you, baby? Let us know down in the comments. Safe chopper over Miss Kasha Davis and why. So we're gonna go with Christian, Devon, and then Tiffany.
Girl, no. No.
It's a chop.
No. Chop.
Just no.
At that moment she took that week off, I like it's done. Bye, bitch. No. No.
Right. Okay. Devon.
this was a hot ass mess of a chop.
Mm.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I love the message that she had with the song, but the song was a mess.
Oh, Tim said it's a
Everything-
high safe.
Everything was a mess. For
Y'all,
me.
What are
y'all,
you on?
everyone,
What are you
stop
on?
the music. Stop the music. Tim,
Tim.
in the comments, everyone
Go
look at him.
forward.
He's in the corner right there. You see him? Yeah, he's
Record
right there.
scratch.
Everyone point at him.
He's
He
at the
said it's a
window.
high safe.
He's in the window looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not Code said too. Y'all are trolling her. Okay, at this point, y'all just making fun of her.
Nobody
Miss
would
Mickey
even
snuck
put
into
Kasha
Tim's
Davis.
DMs.
Okay, right, exactly. So go ahead. So that was it.
Yeah,
Devon?
it was a chop for me.
It was a chop?
It
Okay.
was a mess.
Okay. Tiffany, what did you think about Miss Kasha Davis?
This performance was like when you go into a club and you're not paying attention and someone puts something into your drink.
Yes,
This
exactly.
is a shock.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
was trying to be woke. I cannot.
it was terrible.
I can't. Okay. Yeah, for me,
Yes.
I'll say this.
Crystal,
Silver
yes.
lining with this was that I liked what she was saying. Like I liked her message. Her message was great. Loved the message in the song, right?
Yes.
But at the end of the day, the execution of that message just was not right. I felt like it was the right message, wrong messenger. It was one of those
Too much.
situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I just think that it just didn't flow into, because she would try to go high. She went low, she went medium, then high, and then really low, and then medium again.
It wasn't even singing, and it was like sensory
it was just
overload.
so weird. It was almost like she was reading a letter but trying to put music to it. It was just weird. It was just really, really weird. So it was definitely it was a chop for me. It could have been a low safe, but it was definitely a chop because I didn't even like the hair choices and the wig pull reveals and all. Not even a reveal.
Val, when she took her week off and went bald, I thought about you talking about Lala being bald and not good. That was not good either.
It wasn't. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. She's not a queen that looks good bald. It's just no shade. Like you can do it. No one can tell you that you cannot go bald. No one can tell somebody that you cannot go bald, but they could tell you if it do look good on you or not. That's all I'm gonna say. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It wasn't enjoyable compared to the ones before her. So high say, you know what, Code? I can't. No, it wasn't because do you guys think Miss Monica did better than Miss Kasha Davis?
Yes.
Yeah, at least
Yes.
was more organized than this.
Yeah,
Yes.
I agree. I agree. It was definitely, I agree. Monica definitely did better than Miss Kasha Davis.
I
There's
think Cole
always a
took the
time
pill and he
for
met Tiffany at the club.
there's always a time for jobness. Mind you, how is Code being nice and then reading her? I cannot deal with, you know what, Code, you're trying it. Okay. Great message. Absolutely not. Let me see. There was nothing to agreed. Okay. Let's go to the next queen, you guys.
Oh,
Well, thank you,
oh,
Arcia.
He said,
Arshia.
wait, Christian looks like Kasha out of drag.
Damn.
The girls are
Wow.
reading.
Thank you,
Yes,
Reading
Arcia.
they
you.
are.
I wish
Okay.
I could have something to compare you to because you don't show your face.
Oh, oh.
Shade. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go with Miss Darian Lake next. What did you guys think about Miss Darian Lake's performance? Save Chopper over and why? Let's go with Christian, Tiffany, and then Devon.
I was very entertained with Miss Darian. She was very, very good, and I'm glad she went a different route. So it's a high save for me. Not doing a number, she was just talking and throwing jokes. I love that.
Coach said, Arshia, come up so Christian can read you.
Right.
I can't. Okay. So Tiffany, go ahead.
Oh, Christian with the club.
Yeah, this is a safe performance. You know, I love Darian's comedy. I think she's really funny. I feel like she was holding back a little bit. She can be a lot more savage than she was.
Yeah,
And I
true.
wish she would have really let the girls have it. Like when she was on Twitter this past week asking people to vote for the Fame Games,
Eggs, that was
she
so
was saying
good.
some really funny stuff, you know.
That
But
was
this
fucking
is
hilarious.
like
You're right.
she really should have let some people have it. But it was a safe. She did well. She looks great too. She's so pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Devon, go ahead. What did you think?
For me, this was definitely because out of all the people who have done comedy as their talent, Darian is actually one of the better ones that I have seen. So it's for me, in my opinion, it's definitely a high save. The jokes landed. She even made fun of herself, which I mean, that you're always going to do well when you kind of self-deprecate yourself. But you know, I think she could have. I think she could have did like Tiffany said. I think she could have did a little bit more. She could have been a little bit more savage.
Right. And I love this comment. Well, Darian served for 1 minute, girl. I was impressed. Yeah, I mean, to do a comedy sketch, to put a
Yeah,
1
that's
minute
hard.
comedy sketch together, it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
do. After thinking about it, the way you said it like that, whoa, I totally agree with that comment for sure. It was safe. She's hilarious, but I agree with the critique. She doesn't have to be the joke all the time. Yeah, I get it, but then there's a likeness that comes with making fun of yourself. It's almost like you're not taking yourself too seriously. It's like
Right.
you can crack a joke about yourself and make other people laugh because it's almost like a safe way of really letting the crowd get into you because you want to be kind of a likable individual. And if you can crack jokes about yourself, you definitely can bring the crowd in your favor, to be honest with you. Like that's just something that it's just a natural thing for human beings. You know, they're gonna want to be in tune with that. And plus, when you kind of go to a comedy show, you're like, girl, is this one of those comedy shows where they go into the audience and they pick on the audience? Like sometimes people don't want that versus, so, it's interesting. But yeah, how can Darian was definitely safe in my book. I agree with Tiffany. She could have definitely came harder, especially like the thing that she wrote on Twitter. So good, right? So yeah, definitely a safe
And
performance.
remember, on that set, you only have 1 minute to do everything. It's different. I would say in a longer set, probably.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
minute's
right.
hard.
1 minute is very hard to do all of that, but I think she did it safely, to be honest with you.
Mhm.
So moving on, we're gonna go to the next queen. It is Miss James Mansfield. What did you guys think about Miss James Mansfield? Let us know down in the comments. Safe, chop, or ova. Let's go with Devon, Tiffany, and then Christian.
Now, I gotta love James for kind of making fun of herself a little bit
Mhm.
and kind of putting herself out there, doing something really campy and really funny, which is her aesthetic. And so I think it could have been a little bit more. She could have did a little bit more. And I'm still gonna give this a high say because I think she relied a little bit too much on the assets, and
Mhm.
I feel like it could have been a little bit more. I was thoroughly entertained though, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like she relied more on the assets. Talk about these, and I mean we've seen enough of these all season,
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's
so
true.
it's a
That's
high
true.
save. It is a high save.
But you got to keep the same. If you want to critique like
and
that, you
that
got to keep it.
and
You
that's
got to
why
keep that same thing for the rest of the queens throughout all seasons. Like
that's why I said what I said. We've seen it all season
yeah,
with
yeah,
not just her, but with other queens.
right. No, yeah, 100%, 100%. I see what you're saying. Okay, Tiffany.
Um, this is just slightly into Ova character for me or category for me because I really really did like this. It is her aesthetic, but who needs talent when you have these? That was so funny.
Mhm.
I see where Devon's going though. I do agree. It is something we've seen from James before. It is like I said, her aesthetic. We've seen a lot of the big tatas all season. Jimbo still does it a little better, I think, but
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I liked it. I'll call it.
Mhm.
It was cute. I laughed through the whole thing, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll give
Christian.
her flowers.
I have to say I was thoroughly entertained. I think I see what the Devon's point about these for her and other queens. I get it, it's their aesthetic. But aside from what I've seen for her so far, to me this was the most entertaining performance that I've seen from her. So I will
Mhm.
give you a high save for that as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now as far as James goes, everyone knows I love James. I might be biased to James, but I take my biasness hat off. I will say she wasn't the best of the performance this night, but I will say she was definitely top 3 in my opinion. Because if you looked at all the queens throughout the whole performances, she gave you a full production in a minute. She gave you
Mm-hmm.
dancers
Yeah.
choreography. She gave you stage production. She gave you a look. She gave you reveals. She gave you lyrics. She gave you a little choreography for her. Like she gave you comedy. Like she gave you everything all in one package.
Yep.
And she looked good doing it. So when she's
Yeah.
doing that, and this is her aesthetic. Why are you going to give us somebody else that we do not even know when it's your talent show? It's
Right.
almost like Miss Thing that came on the runway last season for the finale in a gothic look. What's her name?
Oh, Lucy LaDuca.
Lucy LaDuca gave us a gothic look for
Yeah,
her season finale.
I do
Agreed.
get it.
And people were like, "Why did you do that? Why didn't you give us Lucy LaDuca?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like that. If she would have done something out of the box, we would be like, "Girl, why are you doing that?" So it's almost like you rather nail the shit that you can nail on a 10 versus something that you are gonna maybe not nail on a 5. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was an overperformance. It was definitely good for a 1 minute performance. So yeah, that's just my opinion on
I
that.
feel like James and some other queens, since they're not competing no more, they're more relaxed and probably put more of themselves out there in their performances than the way they're competing.
You said what now?
That I feel like James and some other queens, they're not competing no more. They just went there and have fun and it showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what? I agree with that. It looked like she was one of the ones that came there.
And Kasha
Like no
did for
matter what
sure.
happens, I'm just gonna do this because I like doing what I do, and I'm gonna have fun. It's like she's not going to expect to be the winner of anything. You can even tell because of how it all played out at who was picked.
Yeah.
You can see the reaction was genuine, like, oh shit, like I cannot believe this. But it is what it is. But yeah, that's just my opinion. She was definitely over in my book. So next queen was Miss Kahana Montrese. What do you guys think about Miss Kahana Montrese? Let us know down in the comments. I like doing what I do, Monica. That is so good. I cannot. Okay. So what did you think about Miss Kahana Montrese? Let's go Christian, Tiffany, and the Devon.
It was good. Honestly, I mean, all the flipping, I like, where, girl? I wouldn't think that she was so acrobatic throughout the season. So it was a good performance for me. So I give it a high save, not an over. Because there was some moments that I felt like she was offbeat, stuff like that. So it felt to me like she was not secure what she was doing. So a high save.
Okay, Tiffany.
I agree. I think this is a high save. I wish there had been a little bit more elements in this. She like landed that backstanding half tuck, but her head was like really close to the ground.
Really close, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure Devon will get into it. I know he knows the tea on that too with production. I'll let him tell that story because I know what he's going to say.
Okay. All right. So Devon, let us know. Let's get the tea.
Well, and before I'm gonna give for me, it's a high save. I love that Kahana did at least one element. However, and this is where I have an issue with production because it was revealed in Roscoe's that when she did that flip, one of the PAs was like, no, and it started.
She went off on him.
And she went completely off. They went back and forth about that. So, and I understand why, because when there was in the earlier seasons, I think it was season 10, when they did like a cheerleading challenge, and some of the girls actually got hurt during that cheerleading challenge.
Oh, remember Eureka got her in the cheerleader.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was season 9 or season 10.
9.
But I think it was season
9.
Yeah. And I knew it was one of those two seasons. I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was 9.
Well, it doesn't matter what other season, but it happened. Eureka was the one that got hurt. But go ahead.
There was a couple more that got hurt, but they was not published according to Eureka.
Are you being sponsored
by Roscoe? Shady. But that's.
I never want that.
But as far as her, I really enjoyed it. Having known a bunch of pom-pom girls and cheerleaders back in high school, this was really a high save for me. I really liked that she went into what she knows and went back to her roots in a sense. And it was a high save for me. It could have been better. Some of the stuff could have been a little bit cleaner, like Tiffany said, but it's definitely a high save.
Yeah, and if you notice, that's what the Kuiper was there. If you notice that. Because
yeah, for me, definitely high save. She looked beautiful. She looked amazing. Gave us a full 1-minute production, just like James did. She was the only queen to me that incorporated, somebody in the comments said it, that incorporated the audience. And I was one of those people, even watching on TV, going with what she was saying to do was a call to action for the audience to do. I enjoyed that. I had fun with her while she was performing. That little back tuck that she did was definitely very, very close to not being executed fully. And it was dangerous. And I'm glad that she landed it, though. It was kind of
Yeah.
sloppy, but it was fun. It's fun. I'm glad that she had fun. I'm glad that she looked like she was having fun. She looked beautiful while doing it. And she showed us something that she hasn't showed us before on Drag Race. So I enjoyed
Yeah.
that. I enjoyed that aspect of it. And this is what she does. This is where she started. And this is how she opened up to her being queer, you know what I'm saying, like made her feel safe in school, being in around that environment. So I enjoyed that. So that was cool for me. Next queen on the list, it is Miss Lala motherfucking Ree. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think about Lala Ree's performance, Safe Chopper Over. Okay, here we go. So let's go with Tiff, Christian, and the Devon.
This is so over. Oh my God, this is like the best performance probably all season. Like, hands down, like this slayed the house down. Seriously. Down boots. It was
Yes.
so good. It was so good.
100%. Okay. Christian?
I agree 100%. I got into it. She got me so hooked up when I saw her in sync with the dancer, them commenting the stage. I'm like, well done, bitch. Well done. Over for her.
So good. Okay. And then Devon?
Thank you, Christian. Crystal, I was just about to say that. Shout out to Ocean Kelly for this track and another person's track.
Yes. Shout out to Ocean Kelly.
Ocean Kelly did this, hooked Lala up with this track. And
Candy Muse.
Yeah, Candy Muse too. I was gonna get to that later.
Okay.
But Lala Ree was living her full Beyonce experience, and she brought the house down. It was over, all the way over. She slayed this. She slayed. You see why she won. She cleared it, ate the girls up, and left no crumbs. And she wanted. She knew what she had to do to get what she wanted.
Right. 100%. 100%. I agree. Lala's performance was single-handedly probably one of the best performances, was probably the best performance of the season. I was just floored at the energy. I was floored at the choreo. I was floored at the production. I was floored how she was moving, how she was lip syncing, how engaged she was with connecting with the judges as well. And you just felt that through the TV screen. And I was like, damn, she really came. She really was here. Like, bitch, I'm going to win this Fame Games extravaganza showcase. Like, she really wanted it and she deserved to get it. And I mean, it was an over performance. Loved everything about it from start to finish. The only thing that I would say that I didn't like is can someone just help her figure out where to lay her lace? Because I don't know where she thinks that her hairline is supposed to be, but I just need it to get it together. I just need that. Yes, help very much. I just need someone to help her. That's it. Other than that, she's on a 10. She's on a 10. Let me see.
Can we give?
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep it real. Like, and this is not to read her or anything. If one of her girlfriends or even her, she's watching, like, girl, it's no shake, or just lower it a little bit, or like try to help somebody. Say, excuse me, girl, can you just lay my lace for me? So, because maybe she doesn't realize it. We don't know because she's been doing it all season. So I don't know.
But also, I gotta give her props because Lala has been killing it with every performance that she's had. I still go back to that the Joan musical with her.
Oh yeah.
I still go back to that because that really,
she should have won that.
Because that was over for me. I see why Candy won, but Lala was up there for me.
You know, 100%. Crystal said agreed that wig be too tight on her. Is that what it is, Crystal? Is the lace wigs be too small? Like maybe she needs to measure her skull. Like maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
Is that
yes,
what it is?
yeah,
Probably.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I got a big head.
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. You know what? You cracked the code, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, maybe I think that's what it is. We're gonna go with that because there should be no reason. Anything else is
Mhm.
uncivilized. But
Not the wig from Sheen Petite.
Nashim
Oh,
I cannot. Okay, so next queen on the list, it is Miss Alexis Michelle. What do you guys think about Miss Alexis Michelle? Let us know down in the comments. Safe chopper over.
I can't with you today.
What did you say? Her
You had to snap
her wigs are for the audience in the back. Okay, so go ahead, Alexis Michelle. Let's do Tiffany, Devon, and then Christian.
I mean, I don't know. I can't. I was gonna say I can't chop it, but I probably can. I mean, she did sing live. I'll give her that. I'm not like a really big Broadway person. Like that's not. I like some tracks, but it's not really my thing. So I'm really not into her brand. I know you hate that, but if you will,
You're right.
But I would give it a low safe. I didn't really, I don't know. I wasn't really into it. I was bored.
Yeah. Okay. Devon?
Let me start off by saying I love Alexis Michelle. She's probably a beautiful in person, very much a performer. However, I will not be eating any apples off of this tree. I'm sorry.
Rotten apples.
It was such. I mean, kudos to her for trying to do something live and a Broadway song at that, but it was a chop for me. I'm gonna do what you couldn't do, Tim. I'm gonna chop this shit. It was not good. It was not it for me, especially with all the other performances that we've seen. You could have gave us a little bit more.
Not they were plums. I cannot.
Right.
They were plums.
I'm Christian.
I'm agree with Devon actually. If you're gonna do a live performance, at least practice. Hear your voice before you come out.
Thank you.
You know what?
Okay. I'm gonna have to find that fan. I love that fan. Oh my
He said,
God.
bye, bitch. I cannot. I mean, okay. So Alexis Michelle. I mean, I love theater. I love all musicals. I'm just a musical theater person. I just love it, right? I watch them all the time.
So since that's the case, you know what I'm coming from. Her voice was so whack.
Oh, no. Yes, she's definitely not. She's not on the caliber to do a musical. She's just not. She's not like she's not yet ready for like primetime like Jinx Monsoon was, right? Like she's not there yet. I'm not saying she can never be there, but she's not there yet. She looked beautiful. Her makeup and her hair was stunning. Honestly, I don't know what she's done this season because she's looked amazing throughout this whole season. Like her makeup game and the way she looks is stunning. Her hair choices and everything. But it just didn't captivate me this season. It just, I mean, this performance, it just was whatever. And then her reveals were okay. It was just like, I don't know. It was definitely a low safe for me personally, in my opinion. Next
Not
queen.
Adam and Eve don't want this to happen.
You said what?
Somebody said Adam and Eve would touch those
apples. Not Archie, I cannot, Shane. Okay. Let's see.
They are going in the comments.
They were beats, not apples. I could not. Her apples were giving strawberries, and her split was Oh, that split
Oh
was
my.
wrong too.
Oh,
That
that
split
that
was
was
wrong.
that was a bad split.
That was
I
a stretch,
cannot.
not a split.
Not the split.
Oh,
I
A
cannot.
okay.
stretch.
I would have rather watched her cry again. I can't.
Oh,
Oh, they are going in. They are going
not
in.
me.
Oh my
I
God.
cannot. Her apples are getting
Mm.
prunes. Okay. All right. All right. So
Okay, everybody got
get off
activated.
of her. Get off of her. Get off of her, you
I
guys.
know, right?
She's already beaten up. Okay. So next queen on the list is Miss Jessica Wilde. What did you guys think about Miss Jessica Wilde? Safe, chop, or over? Let us know about her performance. So we're gonna go with Christian Devon and then Tiffany.
I, I have to say she's a good entertainer, Miss Jessica. I would say I would give her a safe compared to what we have seen so far. But I don't know. I somehow it was good, but I kind of was expecting more. It's especially if I can compare to Lala's performance, kind of like not at that level. So safe for me,
Mhm.
but it was
Mm.
good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Devon.
Um, mm, this is a tough one.
Yeah,
I hope Jessica has some
But
very
why
good
is it tough?
insurance.
Is it tough because she's Jessica Wilde, or is it tough because I mean, what's the reason?
Oh, you know what? You be really trying to get me to okay, my Venus. Okay, my
I'm
Venus
just,
sister.
I mean, what
You
is?
really
I just don't
you
want you to.
really
We're all taking off our
get
bias
him.
hats off. If I could read, if I
get
could
him,
read
get him,
Jimbo and James, you could read Miss Jessica. Go ahead.
get him.
You know I have no problem reading anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing was with this was I love the high energy of it, and and you did mention that wig, but the wig kind of fit the performance in a sense because, like I said, I hope she
Maybe
got
need
some
a
good
couple more
insurance on
tries.
that
I
neck.
never seen Beyonce's wig that flat.
True, right, yeah, but also
Facts.
you know, it is she needed something to the way she shook it. Like I said, I hope she has some insurance on that neck
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
that was a lot of hairology.
Right.
And
Okay.
Especially the
So what
last
was
dance,
it?
it was like
Safe
more.
chopper
so
over.
it is a high safe for me because like I said, I love the energy. I feel like with the time that I feel like, you know, she couldn't really do what she wanted because she did a lot of tricks. And somebody actually mentioned that this was like one of her past lip syncs. So I mean, it is what it is. It's a high safe.
Then Platano was stiff. Then you want to come back to the last one?
Okay. All right. All right. So Devon wasn't being accurate, but okay. Tiffany.
I would call this safe. It was a good performance. She's another one that didn't really use the whole stage though. Like
Mm-hmm.
she just came
Right.
up with the dancers, stayed in the same spot the whole time, did the hair whip, and she was very repetitive with the moves. Kind of was like the same thing over and over and over again. It was cool, but I would just call it safe.
The humidity was low that day. Oh my god, I
Oh,
can't. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, so okay. I'm gonna
Not
say this.
Serena.
I'm gonna say this. She looked great. She could tell she was ready to get down and dirty on the stage, right? Like, hey, she's gonna give us a good performance. Hated the hair though. The hair was too flat for my liking on Drag Race. I mean, if Beyonce's hair is not that flat, why are you coming out there looking like that? It makes no sense. You can still whip your hair and let it move the way that she does, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is. But the thing with Jessica is love what she was trying to do, love the thing that she was trying to go for. At the end of the day, it just didn't execute it in the way I wanted her to do it. Like I understand the dancing and choreography of it all. Like that was cute for me. But at the end of the day, it's a track. It's a track still. We need to hear what you're saying. We need to hear what you're saying. We don't,
yeah.
I don't even know what was a line of that song. Like what was a line? I don't know the line. Like I
They're
still
all
didn't
like,
understand the line. I just knew the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't understand that. And I was just like, why is it so low? Why is the music so high? Why is she mumbling? Why is she not really lip syncing to this song? Like, what is going on? I mean, what is it just was it just a dance that she was doing? Like help me out. I just didn't understand it. But at the end of the day, and that's just me being real because I love Jessica Wilde, but I have to be real with this. And I mean, I liked her dancing skills. I liked the energy she was on. I just didn't think that overall collectively it just wasn't it was a safe in my book, you know. Yeah, so it is what it is. Just wanted it to be Billy so bad I can't. So let's get to Jimbo the Jimbo the Pimbo. Okay, so next on the list it is Miss Candy motherfucking producer Muse. Let us know what you guys think about Miss Candy's performance. Let us know. They've Chopper over. And yes. So let's go with Tiffany, Christian, and Javon.
This was over. This was a good performance. Candy can, she can do a track, do a Nick Girl track, and the track was good. I like the song. She looks good. So yeah, I thought she did a great job with this. It wasn't my favorite of the night, but I thought Lala was like 100% better. But it was good.
Right. Okay. Devon. I mean Christian.
Christian, yeah.
I would say to me it was safe. I was actually surprised a little bit that she could actually hold herself with dancers and all that. I never seen her doing production, but the moves were like so simple. Trying to book when you cannot.
I'm sorry.
I cannot.
This comment, Tim, you're a mess.
Yeah. Which one? Sorry, I was not reading. Candy has safe Muse. Really?
That's so funny. But what were you gonna give it though, Christian?
Safe. Yeah, when she tried to book, I was like, bitch, bye. No.
Right. She attempted. Right. Okay. So Devon, go ahead. What do you think about Miss Candy Muse?
Let me say this. Like it's like people saying this is another Ocean Kelly track. However, was it really Candy on the track or was it Ocean Kelly?
No.
So
that's true.
So therefore, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, it's cute. It is cute. You could have left the voguing out of this. It's definitely. I mean, but I like what she did. Don't get me wrong. I just think she could have did something a little bit better. And so, for me, it's safe, borderline and low safe.
Okay. Okay. So Miss Candy Muse. I think that her face and her hair, whatever, beautiful. I get it. She looks good. Choreography, great. Loved how she started off. It was very Beyonce-esque with the neck popping, and then she went into her dancing and stuff. I totally got it. What neck?
Her neck popping.
What neck? I can't. You know what I mean. The chin ups. We'll call it the chin ups. And
the chin ups.
I just didn't it was safe. It was a high safe for me because I enjoyed the song. I enjoyed the beat and I enjoyed what she was doing. I enjoyed the fact that she was having fun and she looked good doing it. She looked good doing what she was doing. And I enjoyed that. The outfit and stuff, yeah, it was okay. Same thing we usually see in Miss Candy Muse. It is what it is. What's going on, Carmali? So yeah, when you know what? I can't. So yeah. She probably has 100,000 bodysuits for just one night. All her runways and looks besides her rusical with all bodysuits, low safe or bottom though. Okay. All right. I get it. Okay. That stash man is everything. Oh, one of her dancers.
Which
Yeah,
one?
I guess the
Can you
one
clearly
on the
see?
my
All of them
right.
to me. They're all of them.
I
This is your
know,
first time
right?
joining. Oh, welcome, babe. Welcome. Her body suits were on sale in Santa Alley 9. You know
Yes,
what? Very, very, very true. Very true. Clear view. Yeah, but to me, it was a safe performance. It was a safe performance. It is what it is. Now finally ending this variety show.
Wait a
It
minute.
is
Oh, there it is. Okay.
yeah,
Sorry.
finally ending this variety show. It is Miss Jimbo, my favorite bimbo. What did you guys think about Miss Jimbo? Safe, chop, or over? Let us know down in the comments, you guys. What did you guys think of it? So let's go with Tiffany, Devon, and then Christian.
This was over. This was fantastic. This is what Irene Dubois should have done with a freaking glass of ice water. Like, this is
Yes.
how you do it. How you do something stupid like this and make it work. And I just loved it. And of course, it's always good to hear Rue do the ha ha ha,
Yeah.
freaking cackle.
Right.
It was over. I loved it.
Right. Okay. Devon?
I love Jimbo's mind. It is so out there. And the thought, I just want to get in her head and find her thought process because the build up to this, especially when she pulled the banana out of her backside, and Rue was like, "Where did that come from?" And and everything, and then all of a sudden, the whipped cream. I was because I wasn't expecting it. I was it was unexpected, and that's what Jimbo does. Jimbo does the unexpected, and so it was so over for me. And I that's all I have to say about it. It was a thankfully Jimbo did not get eliminated because this would have got Jimbo and will win. But
Yeah.
Christy,
No, it still wasn't better than Lala's performance. That's that. To me, Lala's performance was better than Jimbo's, but it was still good. You know, Christian.
I liked it. It was so stupid. It was good for me. Honestly, it was like such a I like only Jimbo could do shit like this. I was
yeah.
giggling. I like I just said, I still think Lala's performance was better, but this was close to it because it was so stupid. I was like,
Mhm.
damn.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
So, safe chopper over.
Over for me.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Devon?
oh, I was gonna say that I didn't say that it was better than Lala's. I just said it would if Jimbo was competing, thankfully she wasn't, they were out of it. It would have been up there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
100%,
Hmm.
100%. Now as far as for what I thought about Miss Jimbo, she looks fucking phenomenal. Genius with having something in her hair, ice cream included. Somebody said something about a brain freeze. That was great. We love Jimbo because she's so out of the box and so fucking
Hmm.
nutty. It's almost like season 14 winner. What's her name? Um,
Evie
Willow
Oddly.
Pill.
Willow Pill.
Willow
Willow Pill
Pill.
with the
It's almost like
toaster.
Willow Pill,
Willow
and
Pill.
then the one that kind of backbends and does all. I forget the. Why am I having brain
Evie
farts?
Evie
Evie
Oddly.
Oddly.
Evie
Evie
Oddly,
Oddly.
like you know what I'm saying? They're
Season
so
11.
fucking out of the box and so weird. It works and it's genius
Cosplays
to
like
me.
that
Like because
too.
because we're so used to looking at beauty and glamazons and all these other things. Sometimes it's fucking good to look at something that isn't just that. That's probably why I gravitate to the queens that come on that are just not the stereotypical glamazon queens. The weird, punked out, crazy, just
Different.
people that just different, that just didn't fit the mold. You know, I enjoy stuff like that, and that I
Oh, I
gravitate to
forgot
that.
about that.
You
Thank
know
you,
what I'm
Crystal.
saying?
Thank you, Crystal, for saying that. I
And
forgot about
so
that.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And so bravo to you, Miss Jimbo, for giving another solid performance, and a performance that you didn't even need to really go all out for like this and do. You could have just done whatever. And still been okay, for your season finale. But she definitely did. Val, no shade, but who would you have? Okay, Landon, we're gonna get to that right after this. Okay, babe, we're gonna definitely say who we're gonna do. Ace
Before
wants
we
right. Yes, he did
be,
for sure. He did.
before we get
Um,
off of here, Crystal mentioned something that Jimbo did talk about in at Roscoe's that
mm,
I forgot to mention that these girls actually did these performances twice.
Jimbo
So
did this twice.
yeah, the Jimbo did it twice. The first time that all the girls performed twice. They
Yeah.
did their performances twice. So with Jimbo, the first time she performed it, the Sunday fell off the stool. And when she finished, she put the cherry on the stool. Like nothing had happened. So they reshot it again. So, but yeah, everybody got to perform their talent show twice.
That Pangina is triggered. I cannot. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So the top two queens, RuPaul ended up picking Miss Lala Ree and Miss James Mansfield. Let us know down in the comments section. Did you guys agree with this? Yes or no? And if you guys didn't, who are the top two queens you would have picked for this for the winning? And keep in mind, we're going to get into the winnings and their prizes for winning in a second. But did you agree with the top two? Let's go with Christian, Devon, and then Tiffany.
Yeah, I was surprised actually when she called James first. I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
Yeah.
Even her was surprised. James was like, what the heck? But I was not surprised by Lala at all. I think it was well deserved and well done.
Okay. Devon?
Lala definitely deserved it. She was the best of the Fame gamers that were actually competing. And unfortunately, surprisingly enough, because I actually thought Darian was going to be up there, but I have to give it to James that they really because the whole thing about it is if you're going to do something campy and stupid, make Ruth laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what James did. And so that's why James got that second spot.
Okay. Not Adrian Butler. No, they meant Clearview. They meant Darian. They meant Darian. It was a typo. Hey Tiff. Tiff Never Forever says what's up.
Never forever.
So yeah, Lala, MKD. Also, Tiffany, what did you think about this?
I thought it was deserved. I mean, there really wasn't anybody closer to the two of them. I mean, other than those two performances, Darian was good, but I said she wasn't really savage enough, and nobody else really stood out. Like, there's no performance that I'm really thinking, damn, that was really good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those are the only two I really remember. So
Yeah.
I agree with this.
Okay. Yeah, after what can I say? Top three, in my opinion, Lala, Jessica Wilde, and her. To me, I was shocked that James won because I didn't think that they were gonna pick her. I thought they were gonna pick Jessica Wilde and Lala Reed, to be honest with you. But I'm happy that they picked James. So that was kind of cool for me because I love James a lot and I think she's dope. And but yeah,
And that's
that was cool.
James's first win ever.
And that's James's first win ever. Right. And she got it at the right time because it is they now have a chance to roll and spin the wheel to win twice, double, triple,
or quintuple.
Or quadruple, right?
Or five
times the votes in the votes that they're going to tally up at the end for the Fame Games next week.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about that? Let us know about that. Do you like the fact that they have the chance to double, quadruple, or 5 times it? And keep in mind, James has a double, and Lala has
Lala
a
has a
triple vote
triple.
now. So whatever their votes get, James is going to double it, and Lala is going to triple their votes. What do you think about that? Is that like fair? Let us know down in the comments.
Before we do that though, can we talk about that lip sync?
Okay,
Yeah.
we can talk about. Oh yeah, I mean yeah. We can talk about the. Okay, let's talk about the lip sync. Sorry, you guys, I'm getting ahead of it. Okay, so let's talk about the lip sync. Let's talk. You're right.
I have
Let's
to
talk about the
drop out. I will be back.
Okay, Tiff.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta take care of something.
All right, babe.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
So, okay, let's talk about the lipstick, you guys. Let's talk about the lipstick. I kind of moved forward a little bit. So, what do you think about the lip sync? Christian and Devon, and everyone else in the comments.
I would say that it was so bad that they had to pretend like they were making something on stage. I guess they realized that everybody was bored looking at them.
I can't.
It was not a great lip sync, honestly. It was not great. And nobody was entertained until they start messing with each other on stage. I'm like, what in the world?
Okay. Ooh, yes. Okay, let's. Why did I skip over this too? RuPaul's outfit this episode with the. I forgot to even take a picture of it. Is
and actually, it's one of the best I've worn.
Yes,
the season 15 promo look.
Yes. What did you guys think about that? Yes. Tiffany wants to talk to Vicky. To Vicky. Right. 100%.
With Miss Vicky now.
Right. Okay. So what did you think? It was over? That look was over for you?
That Mama Ru?
Miss Rue's look?
Yes.
That look was over.
It was sickening. I said, this is what I like RuPaul doing. Give us this all the time. Give us some version of this. Do that because I loved it. It was so dope to me. But yes, back to the lip sync. Devon, go ahead.
That lip sync was a mess. Lala, in my opinion, Lala technically won that lip sync because she was doing a little bit more choreo, and then somebody kind of mentioned, I think it was you when you were looking at why do they always have to go make out just to, I mean, that, and I think to be honest with you, that's the only reason why James it was a double win because they ended up making out, and I was like, and I'm like, girl, you had to be helped up by Lala because you're too heavy to get up by yourself.
Ooh, yes.
Girl, please. It was a mess. It was a mess.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, for me, the lip sync wasn't as spectacular, but if I had to just look at them individually, I was just like, well, in the beginning of the lip sync, because by the time they got to the middle and end, they were spit swapping at that point. But yeah, so in the beginning of the lip sync, I thoroughly enjoyed Miss Lala. If I had to pick a winner, it would definitely be Lala. I think she did embody the song better, in my opinion. And I just like the fact that she was like, she was just playing along with James and she helped her up, and it was cute. It was fun, whatever. That you could tell at this point, James knew she wasn't going to win. She was just going to there to have fun. Miss Lala definitely was like, girl, I'm just going to play along with you because I won this. It is what it is. But yeah, Lala definitely deserved that win personally. But Ru ends up saying that they both won, which was kind of interesting to me. Did I think that was fair? To be honest with you, no. I just felt like only one of them should have won. That's just for me personally.
And like Christian said, when they called James's name first, we were like, because your reaction was the same as mine. It was like, what?
I was floored. I was like, that's not fair. And I love James, but I have to keep it real. Like that wasn't fair. If there was just only one winner and James would have been the winner, I would have said the girl. That's a messed up move.
Vicky.
Okay, Vicky definitely had a hand in that. She told me that she did because she wanted to gag everybody, and she definitely gagged us for sure. The stage floor was
for the next couple of seasons.
Right. 100%. Like, but at the end of the day, they both won, so they both had the chance to spin the wheel. Lala got triple spins. James got double spins. Again, where do we leave off? Did you guys agree with the spin situation of the wheels, or do you guys not like it, or do you guys like it? Let me know what your thoughts are about that. Christian and Devon.
I mean, it gives them an advantage, quite frankly, especially since they don't seem to be the most polished of the looks. If we go and buy it,
Oh
looking
shit!
at everybody else, being honest, being
Shit!
honest, because
Shit!
we had talked about the thing is by the looks, and like that gives them an opportunity to maybe match or get close to the ones that are more have given better looks than they have.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was
Okay.
such a dig. Oh
Okay.
goodness.
Okay. Devon, go ahead.
Oh my gosh. Not to say that you're wrong, Christian, because you are definitely right. Um, hmm. But yeah, that was, Vicky and her friend Rigor Morris, you know, are some shady bitches for that one. Because like you said,
Nico
they picked
Morris.
yeah, they took the two lowest girls that they knew would not get that they knew would not win. And they it's basically production trying to, you know, get the narrative to what they want. We kind of we
But I mean, realistically, not really, because how do they know they were going to win the lips? How do they know they were going to win the talent show? How do they know Lala was going to blow it out of the water? Because what if Jessica Wilde blew it out of the water and Kahana blew it out of the water? You know what I'm saying? Because they
but
were the
then again
most two
but then
performance.
again, you know what? But then again, because we never know how they edited it.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
like Aja or somebody in one of the past seasons, they talked about how they did it perfect. They did when in the talent show number, they did it perfect the first time, but then the second time they had a little slip up, and they showed the second time that they performed with the slip up. So
right,
we never know how these are edited,
right.
especially since we know that they're performing these talents twice.
Right. So Leo said, well, no, because if that's the case, we definitely would have heard Naisha, Jimbo, and Candy say something at Roscoe's if it was a choice for them picking, the wrong people to win that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think
But
Candy and Jimbo could say anything about the show yet.
well, Naisha definitely could have said something.
Hmm.
She was there. So yeah, Leo says the will was a choice. What's the point of making the girls go through a whole season of fame games just to have two girls double or triple their chances? Yeah, but then again, like, what's the point of having the fame games when the audience and the fandom really isn't going to judge them on their fashion, but just their popularity? It's almost like that. Because honestly, art like okay, so wait, what did you for me personally, we're gonna get into how we voted in a second, but I do want to say about this will thing, I hate it. I think it's not fair. I think it's a horrible choice. I think it's favored. I think it's just you're pushing a queen's chance to actually win it without even trying. Because what if Monica Beverly Hills would have won the talent show and she would have got a 5 times or a 3 times vote? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just would have made no sense. It would have been hers to win. $60,000 prize and a crown of the Fame Games. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that was just not right. I'll replace James. Okay. Let me see. Takana. I think Tahana's talent was energetic. Okay, got you. That makes sense. But I mean, at the end of the day, I hated the will situation for me personally. But that's just the way those games are, honey, and that's just the way it's written. So it is what it is. So now, you guys, let's get down to it. This is going to be the
All right.
end of this recap. Let us know who you guys will pick or have picked for the Fame Games. Who did you guys choose? You had 3 votes per one person. Okay? Who did you guys vote for? Don't give me 3 people. Give me only 1 person that you guys did. Okay? That you were really rooting for. So go ahead. Devon and Christian.
And thank you for saying that too, because I did vote for 3. However, I did give more of my votes to Kahana.
Okay. Okay. No, that's cool. That's cool. Christian?
Kahana. I voted for her for the Fame Games.
Kahana, yeah. For me, I voted for Miss Kahana because that's the rules of the game and when it started. Because it's to showcase your fashion runways that you weren't able to showcase on the full season. And how you choose to promote your fashion runways on social media. That's it.
And what's
That's
interesting,
it. It's not the extraness of your social media stuff. It's not these extra campaigns that you're doing. It's not, it's literally what you would have brought on the fashion runway and you put it on your social media. Period, point blank.
And I'm gonna say something on that because I know there were a couple of them that they could not do there, but like Naisha actually posted like the makeover challenge, and she posted 2 different outfits that she would have had, and that's something like well, that's exactly like what you're talking about. You know, it's your social media. You know, what would you have done for the makeover challenge if she showed that, and it was really nice. And then I love what Kahana did as well, where she had a banana outfit on that she did for the Fruity Patootie. And she did that, and then she did another one where she was completely naked with the banana sitting next to her. So things like that, engaging the fans. I like that.
A toupee for Alexa.
Girl, I voted for Alexa so she can afford a toupee. I cannot, Leo. No, but with that situation, Devon, I don't think that's fair. Only because realistically, look at the queens that were there for the makeover challenge, Candy and Jimbo. Jimbo had a look that she was going to do for her makeover challenge.
Let's not forget Jessica.
And Jessica. But Jimbo couldn't do she couldn't do the looks that she brought because it didn't fit the contestant that they brought in for her. So technically, what if Naisha was still on the show and she couldn't use the stuff that she brought because it didn't fit the contestant they brought for them? You know what I'm saying? Like it would be fine and dandy. You see what I'm saying? It would have been cool to be like, okay, great. So yeah, in a perfect world, Jimbo's outfit would have fit that girl, but it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So technically she had to do something else. So let's see. What are you guys saying over here? Let me see. I voted mostly for Darian because of her run, Snow Bunny and Miss Blank looks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I just hope that everyone, and even from the ending of my recap for episode number 11, I said, I hope that you guys would take off your bias hat off for certain individuals or your favorite queens, because you're taking it away from a queen that truly deserved it, whether it being your favorite queen or not, and really just gave them $60,000 and a crown for their fashion runway looks that they thought up in their minds, executed, created, paid for, and gives the chance for the seamstress and the person that makes the designer that makes these outfits acknowledge the fact that I got a winning package. You know what I'm saying? Because usually one queen usually works with one, maybe 3 or 4 designers, and those designers can have acknowledgement to say, bitch, I was queen of the Fame Games. If anything, it's just based off of runway looks. So that's good for the designer. So at the end of the day, it's kind of like, yes, Kahana wasn't my favorite. Yes, Kahana, I wasn't rooting for Kahana since the beginning. It wasn't like I wanted her to win or anything, but I voted for her for the Fame Games because if I'm looking at the package from episode 1 to 11, I'm looking at what they brought. She's has a better package to me. It is what it is. There's no one that comes close to Kahana. Yes, a lot of it looks showgirlish, but it looks expensive and it is the category. And it is what it is.
And well done as well too. I mean, her outfits
Yes.
are like on point.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the truth. It's telling us what's right for right. I mean, at the end of the day,
Alexis Mateo? No,
you said what?
Alexis Mateo.
I cannot, Alexis Mateo. Naisha got 4 of my votes because I was living for all fake game.
Ooh.
Wow, Tim. I can't. Kahana or Darian deserves it the most. So who do you think is going to get it though? That's the question. If you had to call it right now, who's going to get the Fame Games? Let us know down in the comments for real. Devon, I already know that you know probably.
No, I just know Miss Vicky and Rigor Morris is gonna fuck this whole thing up, and it's not going to even be, because already, like, the whole email situation and the whole email thing is a scam because
the 3?
Huh?
Wait.
The email situation, how you got to use
Tell us about the emails.
How you have to use your email to because I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if this is true, but somebody on Reddit kind of mentioned that they voted for Darian 2,500 times. And basically what that means is they created 250 emails because you get 10 votes each. So they created 250 emails because I don't know how they're tracking.
You get 3 votes each.
No, you get 10.
What do you mean?
You get a total of 10 votes.
I thought it was a total of 3 votes. You only get 3 votes per person.
No, you get a total of 10, but you can distribute those 10 votes to whoever you want. That's why I said I split my votes between 3, but Kahana got the majority of my votes.
What, you can use as many emails as you want and they don't have to be legit emails.
Exactly.
Horrible.
Exactly. That's why they were like,
you can type or enter any email address. So mind you don't even need to create an email. You can just fill in the email and then pick a person.
Yeah. And you get so with each email, you get 10 votes each.
Wow.
And like
it doesn't verify it.
Exactly.
10 votes per email. Emails aren't verified at all.
Right.
You're right, because I didn't get no verification. I just clicked the link and I clicked the person.
Right, but you had like 10 votes per email.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I only voted once. I just voted Kahana and that was it. I mean, it is what it is for me.
Yeah, and I like
voted
Bussy Queen.
5.
And Bussy Queen did do that. I watched that today too, and it was, and like I said, I actually saw it on Reddit that someone created like 250 emails and voted for Darian 2,500 times.
That is horrible. Imagine somebody made 100 emails for Lala. That's already however many. That's a what is it?
1,000.
That's 1,000. That's 1,000 votes. Times it by 3 already.
3,000 votes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's horrible.
So that's why I'm like, it's a whole lot of rigor mortis going on, and well, rigor mortis.
How will they announce it? The finale has been filmed.
They are going to announce it at the. They're probably going to announce it at the finale.
Well, yeah, because maybe they all have like a reaction to all of them winning one. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Right.
like they do each season. Both
Right.
the last two people have,
Yeah.
you know.
That's how they will have to film it because the finale is, I think, was filmed already last week,
Right.
a week prior or something like that.
Yeah.
That is
And
crazy.
then it's like, there's a lot going on, and I'm ready to see this season end because it was like I'm ready. I'm ready to move on to the next one because, like I said, Down Under comes out this week, and is it this? I think it's this weekend or next weekend, but I think Down Under is the 21st, if I'm not
It's the
mistaken.
17th, so maybe this weekend.
This
Yeah,
week.
yeah, because I've been keeping up with Mexico, which is a whole nother story,
Oh,
and
Mhm.
do you see the
France.
Philippines Meet the Queens?
Yeah. I
Oh,
seen
No, I know you did, Val, but Devon, have you seen it?
yes.
Did you
So
guys
there's
see
a
my
girl
daughter?
there,
Did you
like,
guys see my daughter, Miss Jade? So
Oh, yeah,
did you
Miss
guys see my
Jade.
daughter, Miss Jade?
Yeah, Miss Jade.
I saw your reaction. I'm like, what?
I mean, she was floored. I think everybody was
Yes, bitch.
floored. I was
Oh, wow.
looking, everybody on Twitter was flipping out.
Yes, I'm so
with
ready
it.
for Drag Race Philippines. I say yes,
Okay.
bitch.
And I can already tell you that's going to be from the cast itself, it looks like it's going to be a roller coaster of a season.
And they got, what is it, 4 trans girls on there?
Three.
I'm telling three trans girls. I'm telling you now, get a cast full of trans girls. We're going to see a season like season 3, season 4, and season 5. I'm telling you, the cattiness is about to unleash. Telling you now, that's going to be crazy.
Yep, it really is.
Because we don't put no one trans girl on the show, bitch, because everyone's gonna call her mother hen, like they did with Sasha, and they did with her daughter, Carrie.
Oh, Carrie,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Carrie,
Like,
yeah.
but bitch, get a couple of them on the show on the same season. Oh, bitch, huh? You gonna see them?
Yeah, and it's like 3 of them in this season. I was like, oh,
Okay.
because it's Cat, Miss Bernie.
Oh, bitch, Jess, did you get into that? Did you see did you the black-based drama with one of the Philippine? It was Miss Kit Cat, right?
Captivating Cat, yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
captivating Cat. And I didn't like, bitch, no shade. She rubbed me the wrong way with her response.
Ooh.
I didn't like her response. It was
And that's why they're calling her the drama of the season.
and she had to be, isn't she trans too?
Yeah, she's trans.
See,
It's
already started.
It's her, Miss Jade, and I think it's Bernie.
Yeah, Cat said nobody complains if black people use blonde wigs, but when white people use braids, they get canceled.
Oh,
Girl. She's just, that's trash.
She's getting into deep waters already.
Everyone's trans. Right, it's getting in deep waters already, right? That's going to be a mess. But I cannot wait to watch it. I can't wait to see how it goes down. Drag Race Mexico is a different situation. I'll be honest. I'm not impressed.
It was a good lip sync this week.
It's heating up. I will say that it's heating up. It was a very slow burn. It was a slow burn.
Yeah. It wasn't a slow cook.
They just turn on the heater. They just turn on the stove. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Remember the musical started so awkward and weird. After the end, it was start making sense. Like, why wait so long to start making sense out of this?
Yeah, it was horrible. I got to catch up with the international season. It's been a lot of Drag Race, which is great. Yes, Crystal, it is. It has been really good. Jiggly, get your girls together. Right. 100%. Because Miss Kit Kat or Cat Cat or Kitty Kitty or Cum, I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
But
cat
bitch,
cat.
she needs to that way of thinking, bitch, she gonna get read a lot on my reactions. I'm telling you now. Now, I will still be truthful and see if she did good or bad, or if she looks good or bad, but I'll still read her during it. Just because.
Right.
Blonde hair is not tied with whiteness. Right. Oh my God, I know. What's up,
Right.
Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Cat said black people always come. She did. She did not say that. Girl,
Oh,
don't tell me that, girl. I don't like
don't
people
tell
talk
me.
like
Don't
that.
tell
See,
me
don't
that
do
either.
that. Why are you
Don't
gonna
tell
have
me.
me hate her? You know what? Let me get on my Twitter. Say
Oh,
cat
we're
cat.
done with AllStars 8. We were done with this
Oh
one.
yeah, we're done with AllStars 8. We're done with AllStars 8. We're talking about Drag Race Philippines. Drag Race Mexico workroom is so nice. Yes, the workroom they have the best workroom in my opinion.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it is good. And in France, also Drag
Oh
Race.
yeah,
It's
France.
nice.
Oh yes,
France
France has a
too.
good
Yeah.
one. Let me see. It's Valentine's Delulu Drag. Valentina's right, exactly.
Okay.
Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on, Chris?
Hi, Chris.
Clear view. Let me see. What's going on. Okay. All right. So yeah, that pretty much sums up everything, you guys. That is the end of my recap for episode number 11 for Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars number 8. The season finale is tomorrow. Who is gonna take the crown?
Friday.
Call it right now. Who's gonna win, Candy or Jimbo?
You
Who is
said
gonna
the
take
season.
it?
You said the season finale is tomorrow.
I mean, the
It'll be
season finale is
Friday.
next week. Whatever, this
Friday.
Friday.
Friday. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
Sorry, the season finale is this Friday. Sorry, I'm
You
excited.
got very disturbed by Kitty Kitty, whatever from Philippines.
Right. So who is taking it? Who is taking it?
Oh.
Remember when you asked that question last episode I was here?
Mm-hmm.
Now you see why I said what I said.
What? Wait, what was the?
Yeah, remember when I told you that they're gonna give it to Candy?
Oh my God, I know.
Oh.
Imagine.
Yeah, it seems like they're tailoring like to that for
You
the
think
last couple
so?
episodes.
Well, because Candy was the drama of the season, and Candy actually confessed that she created drama. She was bored.
Yes, she did.
She
She
was
said
bored.
that was her excuse. She was bored. That was it.
She was
And you know
bored.
what? I don't like the fact when she said on Roscoe's that she was just like, she didn't say that, but then she did say what she said. And she was like, well, I didn't say those exact words. I'm like, girl, but it meant the same thing, bitch. You said that. You know,
but I'd also like how she tried to gaslight the other girls, talk about they shook their head. Mm-hmm.
Everybody agreed to it, but yeah, and when that happened, everybody was quiet.
And then she called out James Mansfield twice because she did it on Entertainment Weekly interview that she and Jimbo had with I forget his name. But yeah,
no double win. No double win, Chris. No. I bind you, Nancy, from doing harm to yourself and harm to others. Take that. No. Mm-mm.
No.
The first international queen won All-Stars.
To win All-Stars, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Jimbo. I want Jimbo to win.
In my opinion.
I want Jimbo to win too. I just hope, because all the turmoil that's happened the last couple of days online with this, that they do the right thing.
It's giving Candy storyline.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But Candy's been the drama of the season. And I will say this. I'm rooting for Jimbo to win. And I think and Candy kind of like shaded Jimbo in a sense, like challenge wins doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, because my thing is, because the thing about it is, if they're going to go by this episode, the slate has been wiped clean. We're going to focus on this episode, and whoever does the best on this episode will win.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can see Candy winning. But if Rue decides to say, based off of this episode and your lip sync and the full season, I am going to determine a winner, then I can see Jimbo winning because she has 4 wins under her belt. She's slayed it. She was never really in the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Besides that one week when all the girls that weren't at the top were at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. See, I don't know. Listen, RuPaul loved Candy, but I feel Jimbo more. She really about the right. I mean, I don't know.
And I agree with that. You know,
Sasha
pull the
Colby.
edit.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. Loves Candy, but I like Jimbo more because she literally brought her back to all. Yeah, that's true. Let me see with Jimbo improv her lip syncs. Yeah, Jimbo needs to just be comedy. Don't be sexy. Don't be try to be flirty. Don't be try to be a glamazon. Be dumb, crazy, out there.
And
do
the other
your thing.
Here's the funny thing about that, because Candy kind of and Naisha confirmed technically that Jimbo is actually a really good lip syncer, but they told her you can't perform in those high heel shoes like that.
Yeah,
because that's what's messing up your performance.
That's true. That is true. Chris said if Jinx still won over Monet, then so will Jimbo. That makes sense.
I agree, Chris.
And another example with Sasha Velour with
Shea
Coulee.
Chris,
that's another great example. Who would have thought
we
that?
miss you up here, by the way.
Yeah,
we
Chris.
do miss you.
Yes. It's been a minute, Chris. Let's see. Okay. So other than that, you guys, we're pretty much done with this live recap. Again, let them know where they can find you. Devon, I know, Christian, you don't have any social media, so we're gonna catch you on here next week.
Everybody.
Right, exactly. Vinyl Lover, I love you too, babe. I appreciate you. But go ahead. Where can they find you, Devon?
As you can see right here, Von 2K Cook, Von 2K C519 at Instagram and Threads. Von 2K Cook 519 at Twitter. And I'm on Facebook, Devon Cook, and that's where you can find me.
Okay. And you guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I totally appreciate you guys for coming by. And remember, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload, and all of my social medias, my website, my Patreon, my PO box, and of course the Discord. If you guys want, keep in mind, do not sign up for the Discord if you do not want spoilers. FYI, I'm just simply saying it gets kind of crazy in there. Everyone shares their thoughts and opinions.
And Miss Vicky is a mess on there.
And Miss Vicky's a mess on there too. So yeah, you guys. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And remember, visionaries, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Until the next one, you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.